YouTube family, what's the deal, man? It's your boy and we're back with another video. In today's video, I'm literally going to break down a trade that I caught out this morning for 86 pips, okay? So if you guys want to know what I was thinking throughout this whole trade and why I took this trade, do not skip this video, okay? This video is going to have a lot of gems for you guys that's going to help you guys in your trading routine, okay? So don't skip this video. I promise you guys will not regret it, okay? But before I even get started into the video, man, you guys haven't subscribed, go hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 500 subscribers, and I also do have a free Forex Discord that you guys can join. The link will be down below. It's literally free. I call out free trades for you guys. You guys can make free money as well as have other traders around you, to where if you have any questions, you can literally ask in the Discord, and me or other traders will be able to answer that question for you, and you can have, you know, people to chop it up with, right? Because trading is a lonely road. So the whole point of the Discords is to help you guys grow as well as not feel lonely throughout this journey, okay? So go join, man. The link is down below. It's literally free, okay? So let's get into the breakdown, right? So this was a trade that we caught out this morning on gold, okay? So before I even break down the trade, I want to show you guys a Discord because I want to be as transparent as I can with you guys, okay? Literally in the Discord, let me pull it up, right? I'm calling out these trades, right? So this morning trade, this was at 9:02, right? It shows that I'm waiting on this trade. So before I call out a signal, I will send the pair, the date, and what I'm doing at the moment, right? So when I sent this out, I'm telling everybody that I'm waiting, okay? Then I send out this. This is when I'm entering the trade, okay? So it's gonna say I'm in, and this is when I'm entering, okay? So once I'm in the trade, I always let it play out. If it hit my take profit, great. If it doesn't, oh well, we move on, right? But then as you can see down here, this is what I'm telling everyone in the Discord, right? We literally hit TP for 86 pips. This was the before when we entered the trade, and this was after, right? So it's literally all in here. You could hop over to the trading chat room and you can literally see right here, I'm still holding trade gold, right? And I'm telling people what to do when you're holding this trade, because there were certain things that I didn't like about this trade, but I knew it was going to play out, okay? So I'm gonna break this down literally step by step for you guys, okay? So let's get into the breakdown, right? So when I got to the charts, it was around this time right here. I believe around here, right? This is what I was seeing on gold, right? So I was looking at this on gold, okay? So again, we're on the 5-minute, right? I always start off on the 5-minute time frame, okay? So this is what I was seeing on the 5-minute, right? I see that we were moving above the 200, right? We have bullish consecutive candles pushing up to go above the 200, so cool. We may be going to the upside, okay? But I do not base my trend on the 5-minute, okay? So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the 1 hour. Now, what is the 1 hour telling me, right? The 1 hour is showing me that, for one, we are bullish, right? We're on an uptrend, right? So I know that. But you have to build your confluences, okay? So the second thing I saw was we are above the 200, right? That's where the 200 EMA is at, right? And we've been breaking structure to the upside, right? We've been creating new higher highs, okay? So as you can see, we had a higher high right here. We had another one right here, right? This right here was a pullback, right? So again, we're not breaking under the 200, right? So the overall trend for me on the 1 hour is we are bullish, okay? So then I go to the 4 hour. What do I see on the 4 hour? Now the 4 hour is what gave me the most confident in taking buys for today, okay? For one, we haven't created any new lows, right? So as you can see right here, that was the lowest area that we had, right? Then we had these areas, and we literally just been going up, right? So we haven't taken out any lows, right? We're also above the 200 EMA, so that's telling me, cool, we may be bullish, right? But not only that, right? But this 4 hour candle, right, literally broke structure, okay? So a break of structure for me doesn't have to be a candle closing, right? As long as it wicks above the previous high or the previous low, that is a break of structure. So as you can see on this 4 hour wick, right, it wicked all the way up to here, right? So we literally broke structure. We took out all of these highs right here, right? So cool. So that's telling me we are bullish, right? The 1 hour and the 4 hour are lining up. We're above the 200 EMA. We're breaking structure to the upside, okay? So once I understand that, my daily buys is I'm only looking for a demand setup, and I'm not trying to sell this market, okay? So once I understand that, I go to the 5-minute, right? So as I go to the 5-minute, right, actually I missed a step. Let's go back to the 1 hour, right? So this is the 1 hour, right? So I know the 1 hour also has a breaker structure right here, okay? As you can see, this wick, you see this wick came up right there. So that was where the wick was at, and look at where this previous level was at, right here. Right, so we literally broke structure to the upside on the 1 hour as well, okay? So once I understand that, right, I go to the 5 minute. What am I seeing on the 5 minute? I'm not seeing anything yet, right? I see we have a bullish move right here, right? And we do have a demand setup sitting down here. But do I want to take a setup that coming down here? I do, but is it gonna happen? I do not know yet, right? Because this is when the New York market's about to open, and there's a lot of volume. So most of the time, if you have your direction correct, it's gonna keep going to the upside, okay? So I understand that, right? So let's play this out. Right there. So literally when I saw this, right, this is where I found my demand zone, okay? So I saw that at this level right here, right, we broke up with this move, right? What happened when we broke up to the upside, right? We took out all of these highs right here, right? All of these highs were taken out, right? So we broke 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We literally broke all these structures right here to the upside, right? So that's telling me, cool, I am confident that we are gonna go up. I just need to find where I'm going to enter, right? So as you can see, right, we have this demand zone down here. Cool, I'm gonna leave that there, right? And we have 2 demand zones. So we have one right here, right? And we have another one right here, right below it. Okay, so what I noticed is when you have multiple demand zones sitting at the bottom, right, the top one is going to get disrespected, okay? So most of the time what happens is if there's a zone right below that one that got disrespected, that zone is going to be respected, okay? So I see 2 demand zones, right? I see this one down here. If price does come down here, cool, I will take buys, but I do not know where price is gonna go and which zone price is gonna reject from, right? So that's why I always wait for a break of a candle, okay? So I see the zones. Now let's play this out. All I'm doing right now is I'm waiting for price to come back to my zone so I can take buys to the upside, okay? So cool, let's play this out. Right there. That is what triggered me, right? So when this candle came all the way down, you see how this first zone got violated? It literally blasted through it. So when it blasts through a zone, that's it, right? You're done. You do not want to use that zone anymore, okay? Because the reason why is a lot of people, they're entering as soon as it touches zone, and what happened? Price came down and took them out, right? So you do not want to always enter aggressively, okay? You want to wait for the break of a candle, okay? So this zone got violated. As you can see, the wick came all the way down and tapped into the second zone. So let me clear this first zone out, right? So now we're at the second zone, right? I'm confident in taking buys right now because why? We're rejecting the zone and we're also rejecting off of the 200 EMA, okay? We're not breaking to the downside or under the 200 EMA, okay? So as soon as we tap into the zone, right, I'm literally taking the break. If a candle breaks this bullish candle right here, if it breaks this wick, I'm entering my trade, right? So I would, let's play this out. This trade didn't break, right? Because as you can see, this wick is right here and this one is right here, right? We never broke any highs or any candle high, right? So then I'll wait it out. Just play it out. Right there, that's where I'm entering, right? Because you see how this bullish candle literally broke this previous wick high, right? I'm entering right there. So this was where I entered. I took my long right here, right? And then I had stops down below the zone, right? And then I went for a 1-to-1. Now the one thing I didn't like about this trade was the stop loss was really big, right? This was an 86 pip stop loss, okay? But again, if you have a big stop loss, right, you have to lower down your risk, okay? You do not want to risk so much that this stop loss can literally blow your account, okay? So understand, if you have a big stop loss, you want to risk less, okay? So at my stop loss, and then I go for my 1-to-1. Literally price was playing around, and then it went up and smashed our take profit, okay? It's really that simple. That's all I'm looking for. And there's also one thing I want to show you guys, the 13 SMA, okay? So the 13 SMA is really cool if you want to hold for runners, right? So as you can see, right, our take profit was smashed, right? But I could have kept holding it, right? Because why? we are still above the 13 EMA, 13 SMA. Okay, so what the 13 SMA does is it's gonna keep showing you if price is gonna keep trending up, right? As soon as you see how from this level price has been above the 13 SMA, that's showing us that okay, cool, we could still be potentially going up, right? Now once price get under or close under the 13 SMA, most likely it's going to reverse. Okay, so if you were holding runners, if you were trying to hold more than a 1-to-1, and let's say right here, you see how this candle came down and closed underneath the 13 SMA, that is a sign for you to get out, right? Because once it closed under the 13 SMA, most likely is about to reverse. Okay, so as you can see, let's play this out. Look what price did, right? Price literally just went down and it's going sideways, right? So the 13 SMA is really good if you like to hold runners. Okay, if you see candles closing above the 13 SMA, cool, keep holding it, right? But now you see a candle close below the 13 SMA, that is your sign to get out of that trade. Okay, so again, that's all I have for you guys. I hope this video helps you out, right? And if you guys have a hard time understanding when the trend is going to end, if you are holding runners, right, turn on the 13 SMA, and as soon as a candle closes below the 13 SMA, get out of the trade. Okay, so again, that's all I have for you guys. Again, if you guys have any questions, any comments, put it down below and I'll answer any questions that you guys have. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace.